Hello you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend BritikHD coming to fast with some V42 PTR gameplay courtesy of my friend Anothernotch. He is a very big Paragon streamer, you've probably heard of him, co-hosts PCLs with Shane Lynch. He's just a great guy, gives great beer hugs, and I just wanted to thank him real quick for letting me use his gameplay because he was invited. He was able to get some Iggy and Scorch gameplay. He was able to get way more gameplay, but he decided to share his Iggy and Scorch gameplay with I'm showing you guys today because we're talking about V42 and something specific in particular. But before we get into that, I want to just talk about my initial impressions from what I've seen from all the V42 gameplay thrown around the internet these last couple of games. So, first off, I love the horns on Iggy, okay? I think they complement him absolutely marvelously, okay? So I think they're fantastic, and they just go with him. He just looks like a little demon, all right? Anyway, sorry for the Trump impression. I don't know why I felt like doing that. But anyway, I think it is a great rework, and then overall, I like the way the game looks. It looks fast, it looks fluid, which is always fun. Definitely always a good thing when that happens. The new card system looks interesting. Can't wait to delve into it because I know a lot of people always ask me like, what are your thoughts on V42? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Do you think North Korea is gonna nuke us, etc., etc.? And well, probably they will try to at some point. But according to the V42, I like it. I like what it looks like so far. I'm excited. I don't see too many problems with it so far, except the one that I'm going to be talking about in this video. So with that out of the way, while you guys are enjoying some V42 action here in bots, let me talk to you guys about something important. You guys are going to see this a bit later in the video, but the thing about this is cards in this new system are crazy powerful. They're very important and they're crazy powerful. Okay, they are going to be the defining difference in this game between people's different play styles. It's going to be very important to find a good set of cards to use and use to your advantage. And the thing what I'm noticing here by reading all the card descriptions and looking at everything, it's going to be very diverse. I feel like, you know, you're gonna have Iggy's being built like I've seen Anothernotch build Iggy right here in this gameplay as knowledge and order, and I've seen Sylphin build Iggy as knowledge and growth. So there's, you know, a bit of variation between heroes, which of course then ends up being a variation in cards, which then ends up being a variation in playstyle. I personally would go for growth too because I like being tanky. I can't wait to put growth on all my heroes and just be tanky, right? So anyway, that's the prelude to that. So cards are super important. You only get 3 slots for these cards. Super duper important. Okay. And then you have some cards like potions and wards, which are important in their own right. We heard for a while now that wards are getting quote-unquote nerfed, that you're not going to see as many wards. But I feel like now they sort of ran it into the ground, and I'm pretty sure they'll pick it back up, and this is what this video is about. It's me talking to Epic. It's me kindly asking and requesting to hear my plea out, as well as Notch's. He has a very similar plea. That's why he let me use his gameplay, because he wanted me to help spread a message with him that we need a consumable slot for our cards. So keep the 3 card slots and then have a 4th one for consumables only. Potions, wards, etc. Now there are a few consumable cards that are really strong. Like really strong, they're later game cards. Like there's one consumable that when you use it, it gives you like mana regen for 30 seconds or something crazy like that. I don't mean those. I mean the small little 1-point consumables. They can be, you know, the 300, the 500 gold consumables, whatever. Because here's the problem, right? I don't know if you guys read the cards yet, but there's a lot of cards that have to do with invisibility. So vision is going to be more and more important now, more than ever. Vision has always been important with or without invisibility. And wards are also somewhat locked away in certain affinities, like order, for example. Now, there are some vision cards, like in Death. I know there's a vision card in there that's not necessarily a ward, but it escapes my memory right now what it is. But still, vision is lacking terribly right now in this build. And I'm sure Epic will add more cards and they'll fix it. And the solution that I want to propose, and this is the same solution that Notch proposed, is get a consumable slot and have have wards, maybe not. So this is where I'm going to modify it again. Notch said that have wards in every affinity. Maybe not have wards in every affinity, because that might be early game chaos again when it comes to wards. But have it a bit more prominent. Because right here you see him slot a ward. This is the ward in order. It costs 300 coins. You can place 2, and then it discards. It's a consumable. It just gets thrown away. And then if you want to use another 2 wards, you have to spend another 300 gold. Now, this is fine. It's not that expensive. You get 2 wards right away. You don't have to wait for them to recharge. That's really nice. And 300 gold is not that hard to get. But the thing is it takes up a slot. Whatever slot that could have been used for, it's gone now. It's used for a ward now, which is not good because there's just so many powerful cards. You're not going to see wards at all late game, maybe even mid game, to be honest. So yeah, the solution I want is to have wards be more accessible and have a consumable slot. I mean, maybe wards don't even need to be accessible. They don't even need to be that accessible. There could be different kinds of consumables for every affinity. Like, you know, like how you had bump juice. Remember that for only Fury heroes? Now they're going to be called Chaos. Maybe you have a bump juice variation instead of a health potion like they have in Knowledge, right? Or a mana potion like they have in Knowledge. That is what I'm saying here, guys, is that wards are going to be almost non-existent. Maybe the only hero that might have wards the entire game is your support, and still, there's a ton of awesome ordered cards that could be used. For example, 3 ordered cards right now. Domain of Stillness, right? That's the stasis, the group stasis gem, and then the new version of Quenching Scales and the new version of Honor the Pure. The names escape me right now, but those are 3 cards right there that are all really sick-ass support cards, and you don't have space for a ward. Why would you keep a space for a ward? So it just doesn't make much sense, and I really want Epic to somehow work around this issue, and that is the solution I'm proposing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, all the good stuff. As always, make sure to have a wonderful day.